Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is Elijah. Another edition of Humble Dad. We don't have a guest today. However, I did want to kind of at least talk to individuals that um, are interested in keeping up with what I do or how I'm doing or what I'm going to be doing. So this is not going to be long at all. Uh, so let's get into it. So I have been having a hard time getting guests on. Um, and so if you know any dads out there that would be a really good interview, that be inspirational, that has good information, please send them to my email, humbledad78@gmail.com. Also, please subscribe to the channel and let people know about what it is that I'm doing. I hear so many, I have several people. I won't say so many because I'm small compared to others currently. I hear many people say that they enjoy the content that I give. However, they're not sharing it or subscribing to the channel. Okay, so please be supportive in that manner. It only takes you 30 seconds to do both of those things. And then leave a comment, which may take about another 30 seconds. So just giving me support in the about a minute to, a minute 30 seconds of your time will go a long way. Also, I'm looking to move to Rumble, and the link should be in the description, or at least a video that will connect you to Rumble as well. Uh, and side note, or at least going, not even necessarily a side note, but shifting gears, if you will. This weekend was really good for me. Um, my wife went out of town to hang out with, uh, you know, my mom and and my side of the family, and it gave me an opportunity just to be here with my kids, uh, just me and them, and hanging out and getting to learn a little bit about who they are as individuals. And I appreciated that time because I noticed that it helped me just relax. Uh, for whatever reason, I just felt more content in spending time with them. And so on Friday, we played double side Uno, a dark side and a light side. That was really cool. Even had my 2.5 year old, well, almost three, should be three in May, um, and she was able to play with us, which is a good thing because it also allowed her to feel like she was a part and not getting in trouble. And and we played for a little bit, and so as the night went on, the day went on, we were able to then watch a new show that that just between us five. And the name of that show is like a talent show hosted by Wayne Brady, and that was pretty cool because we got to guess the talent and who we thought it was, and see what each other was thinking, and just got to know their perspective on life and things of that nature. My daughter, who's 11, she cooked us dinner. Even it wasn't like stir fry or something like that, but still, I mean, um, she was honoring and making us food, and that was appreciative. And she seemed like she enjoyed doing it. Even if she didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have been able to tell because of her serving attitude. So, uh, shout out to Gigi for doing that. And then we had Saturday. It rained, so I wasn't able to take my youngest son to practice, to baseball practice. So we just stayed in the house and just hung out and watched and ate, and then watched the TV. I'm not sure if we watched something else. I thought about watching a movie, but It's like it's gonna be too late, and I know I gotta wake up early because the youngest one always wakes up early, uh, and so I have to be ready for that. And so the youngest one, she wanted to sleep in the bed with me. She doesn't typically do that, but since mom was gone, uh, she wanted to do that, and so I let her do that, and she slept through the night, and which was she was comfortable, which was cool. She didn't wake me up at all. It's a positive thing. So we get up in the morning, and because they have um, always, well, for a while now, have got up on their own and fixed their own breakfast and got ready for on Saturday because they want to play video games. So that's why they get up, right? And so get their time in, and they did that. And afterwards, I think I woke up a little bit later in the day. I mean, I did some as far as getting out of the bed, and I then decided, let's go play some baseball, some softball, get some catching in. Since we don't have games today, let's practice and try to get better. And we went to the park, included the youngest one as well, which is very challenging to do because she can't hit or throw, and she always wants to be a part. And so that is the thing that I want to encourage dads out there is to include all your kids in the activity if you can. Mm. Because nobody wants to feel left out. And so we played, and then we went to go get some drinks from Sonic. Came back to the house. I got to do some more reading, studying, just some time to reflect on my day. Make some phone calls to sellers um, to see if they were still interested in selling their house, and then play a little bit of video games, and then my kids get in trouble, and so then we had to have I think I had like an hour and a half, 2 hour conversation about their decision that they made, and then I had to give them a consequence, and we talked about was the consequence too harsh. They felt like the consequence. One of them felt like the consequence was too harsh, or two of them thought it was too harsh, and then another one thought that it was fair because there could have been an alternative situation as it relates to could have been alternative discipline. So I had them talk about that and see if they could explain to each other their position of why they felt the way that they did. And so we came back to agreement, not agreement, but we came back and we started talking about something else, which was not pertaining to the punishment. And what we found out from that was that one of our kids was envious of the other kid's relationship, and that caused some type of negative feeling toward their siblings. And so we were able to address that, and they hugged um, each other, and it was a really cool moment for me as a dad to see them wanting to reach out to each other and help each other in a difficult moment. Then we wake up and go to church the next day. Everything went according to plan. Breakfast was made by the oldest daughter, or even the oldest child, if I should say. Uh, Got there, everybody was able to check in because they're old enough. They're able to go on their own. I just needed to check in the young one. Uh, Things went according to plan, and came back home. Was able to relax, have a good day. Even though they had to continue on their punishment, they um, there was no gripes about it because the day before we came to an understanding of why this happened or this occurred. So hopefully this helps somebody. I did a lot of rambling. This is uh, just me being me without a script. So once again, like I said, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you want to hear. Send me names and emails and phone numbers of men that you feel like it would be good to interview for the Humble Dad podcast. And I'm looking to write an ebook potentially about the interviews that I've been able to be a part of. And I would like your input and tell me what it is that you want to see from those books. This has been very enlightening for me as an individual, as a dad. It's been uplifting to me to learn from these gentlemen, and so I want to spread this knowledge and wisdom throughout the course of whoever throughout the world, really. So thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. This is Glenn's. It's how I see it. Another edition. Humble Dad. We out here. Deuces.